your Storm Tracker 13 forecast first. Sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
Skies are clear, but it is already very hot and humid outside. There's not much for rain. We'll be lucky if we get an isolated shower or storm this afternoon. Temperatures are just a touch warmer to the east and a touch cooler west of I-95, but either way, it is still 78 to 87 degrees, so very hot and humid already for the coastline, and we do at least have a nice breeze. Winds will be out of the southwest 10 to 15 for the beaches, and there will be some rain around, but not as much as what we saw yesterday, and it is very hot and humid with a heat advisory in effect once again.
Today on News 13 Now, the end of an era in Atlantic Beach as the new mayor is finally sworn in, ending a 3-year legal battle. Plus, the cost of summer travel is soaring. We break down why local experts are pushing staycations to keep your budget from busting. Then a little later, a tragic end to the search for a missing 4-year-old in Aiken County, why the little girl's parents are now facing homicide charges.
Coverage you can count on at 9 starts now.
Good Monday morning. Thank you so much for joining us for News 13 Now. I'm Adriana Catero. First at 9 and happening today, Atlantic Beach's new mayor will be sworn in, putting an end to a legal battle over the 2023 election. Josephine Isom was declared the winner last month after the South Carolina Supreme Court ordered the town's election commission to certify the election results, rejecting calls for a new vote. The years-long dispute centered on allegations of voter fraud and contested provisional ballots. Also today, the Atlantic Beach Town Council meets at 5 p.m. to discuss ongoing lawsuits. The Dollhouse and former police chief Carlos Castillo sued the town last year after leaders approved strict guidelines for sexually oriented businesses. You can read more about that pushback on our website at wbtw.com, and the regular meeting follows at 6 p.m. A reminder for residents, North Myrtle Beach's payment system will go down for scheduled maintenance today. That is happening from 7 tonight until 2 p.m. tomorrow. The city will not be able to accept online or in-person payments. It impacts utility billing, planning, and development and public works. Residents are encouraged to make all payments before the window begins or wait until the system is restored. And community members on the Grand Strand taking part in a nationwide effort to clean up the beaches following all the 4th of July festivities. Members of the Grand Strand Surf Riders chapter met in Atlantic Beach yesterday morning. Volunteers went up and down the beach with trash bags, collecting things like firework debris, bottle caps, and cigarette butts. The nonprofit said it's grateful to everyone who came out.
It's not the easiest morning right on July 5th after a late night to come out and do something out in the heat, but it's really beautiful just to see how big people's hearts are here in the Grand Strand. When we kind of create the space and time for people to come out and help out, it's really beautiful to see how many are eager to do so.
The group says around 100 pounds of trash was collected. The chapter will be holding another cleanup in Windy Hill next month. While the 4th of July holiday is over, the summer travel season is in full swing. And while many are planning their next getaway, new data shows affordable options may be easier to find. Some popular destinations are seeing lower prices compared to last year. Experts say that combined with high gas prices and rising airfares, more people are choosing to stay closer to home. And that includes here in South Carolina.
The nice thing is what we're also finding is that a family of 4 can save an average of $300 on a 3-day weekend by booking a 2-bedroom Airbnb. Over comparable lodging options. So there's great options for families to travel together and visit all the great coastal locations throughout South Carolina and around the country.
Airbnb says the best time to book is about a week in advance when deals are more likely to drop at a lower rate. And if you're looking to travel anytime soon, well, relief at the pump continues for Grand Strand drivers. Gas prices in Myrtle Beach dipped nearly 2 cents over the last week, averaging $3.42 a gallon today. And while that is 16 cents lower than last month, we are still paying nearly 75 cents more than this time last year. Shopping around pays off. Local prices range wildly from $3.16 at the cheapest station all the way up to $4.29.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
The time is 9:04 and we're seeing a few pockets of red along 501, just indicating a minor slowdown or two. We have a live look at 501 down below. Clouds and a breeze you can see over the Little River Swing Bridge. Cloud cover doesn't stick around too long for today, but the wind is going to be nice. Hopefully that will make it not feel as hot outside. But for traffic, no reported delays except around CCU. That's 14 minutes right now. The interstate, though, is smooth with no congestion or traffic jams. Very sunny in the PD. This is near 76 in Florence. The drive time for downtown Florence is 10 minutes from TV Road to 76. Back to you.
Hannah, thank you. Well, two separate crashes in Horry County sending multiple people to the hospital and leaving traffic backed up for some time on a busy travel weekend. That first crash happened yesterday around 6:30 p.m. in the area of Highway 90 and Eastwoods Drive. You can see that area here now on your screen. This is where that crash happened. This is where Eastwoods Drive is, and then Old Hickory Drive not too far off. Now, Horry County Fire Rescue says a vehicle ran off the road and crashed into trees, leaving two people trapped inside. Fire crews were able to get them out, and they were taken to the hospital. Then around an hour later, fire crews were called to the area of West Highway 501 and Highway 129 in Gallivan's Ferry. Officials say that two people were injured in a two-vehicle crash. The South Carolina Highway Patrol is investigating both of these crashes. And a motorcyclist is dead after a crash early Sunday morning in the Forest Brook area. Highway Patrol says it happened around 2:30 on McCormick Road near Hammerstone Run. Troopers say a motorcycle was traveling east when it was hit by a Nissan sedan that was traveling west and attempting to turn left onto Hammerstone Run. The motorcyclist was taken to the hospital where they died. Two people in the Nissan were not hurt. To a tragic update in the search for 4-year-old Javea Harris in Aiken County. Harris is now believed to be dead. Her parents have now been arrested. Both are charged with homicide by child abuse. The mother is also charged with filing a false police report. Ryan Lynch has more.
Our investigation and evidence leads us to believe that 4-year-old Javea Harris is deceased.
Javea's parents are facing charges in her death.
We've arrested her dad, 23-year-old Jamaria Harris, and her mom, 22-year-old Michaela Herring, for homicide by child abuse and filing a false police report.
Sheriff Sawyer said Javea is believed to have been dead for a while.
Pay close attention to these next two sentences. This is very important. Sadly, the night of the 911 call on June 30th, when that call was made, it was already too late to save Javea. At this time, our investigation supports that she had been deceased for at least a month.
Investigators say they are searching an undisclosed area outside of Aiken County where they believe Javea's body may be located. Law enforcement's current priority is to find Javea and get justice for her.
Thank you to our law enforcement partners. It's truly one team. Now we are all focused on pursuing justice for Javea because that's what she deserves.
That was Ryan Lynch reporting, and both parents have since been denied bond. In North Charleston's police chief says he plans to meet community leaders after a block party in the Chicora Cherokee neighborhood ended with gunshots, fights, and assaults on officers. Police say it happened around 8:30 p.m. Saturday. Individuals began firing fireworks at passing vehicles and discharging firearms. When North Charleston police officers ordered the crowds to disperse, fights broke out and more gunshots were fired. Several officers were physically assaulted, resulting in minor injuries. 4 individuals, 3 juveniles, and 1 adult were arrested.
We were just there telling people to move along and trying to break up fights, right? And we can usually do that with our voices and our presence, and people usually comply. Juveniles are giving us a hard time, right? They're having problems complying with police officers. That is an issue.
The North Charleston Police Department says if you have any information about the incident, you should contact them on their Crime Watch app. And a chaotic 4th of July at the National Mall. Just ahead, why storm delays, a late-night fireworks show, and a highly partisan speech from President Trump are sparking intense backlash. Before we get to that, here's a live look out over Myrtle Beach for you. Lots of beachgoers out and about, and we still got some of those visitors here. We love to see that. It's 9:09. We'll be right back.